This is no tuna salad. So we'll need 1/4 cup of onion. I'm going to add that to my drained and rinsed garbanzo beans. I also need 1/4 cup of celery. This is organic celery. This is one of my husband's favorite meals. When I first made this, I had to quadruple the recipe and use 4 cans of garbanzo beans because he loved this so much. This is another recipe that it's really good when you first make it. It's even better tomorrow, the next day. So we've got 1/4 cup of diced celery. And again, you'll hear me talk a lot about meal prepping. So when you get home from the grocery store, I didn't meal prep a lot of this because I knew I was doing the videos. But I'll get home and I'll know I'm gonna dice my celery. I already have it made. So you can see how easy this would be for a quick lunch, especially if you have your vegetables already chopped up in your fridge and ready to go. I'm going to use this whole pickle because I love pickles, but the recipe calls for 1/4 cup of pickles. And again, I'm gonna dice them pretty small. I think the flavors really marinate well. That's why it's so good the next day and the next day and the next day. So that is a question people often ask, how long will this be good in the fridge? And it's gonna be good for about 4 to 5 days. You'll want to be able to store it up there. And 1/4 cup of pickles. Okay. Next, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of tahini. Now, tahini is just sesame seeds. It's ground sesame seeds. You'll see it in hummuses, and it is really good. So you'll want to stir it. It's kind of got the consistency of peanut butter, and a trick, here's a bonus for peanut butter. If you will, or almond butter, you'll know you'll get the film of oil on the top. If you'll turn it upside down and let it set like that, it helps stir it. When you go to stir it and mix it up, helps distribute that oil that's in your almond butter, peanut butter, helps mix it up so that you don't have to do this every time. Okay, so we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of tahini. And you can see the consistency on this is like peanut butter. A little bit waterier, more watery. Okay. And I want 3 tablespoons of this. This is a 2 tablespoon measuring cup. So there's 2. And then I need 1 more tablespoon. Okay. 1 more tablespoon of tahini. And we have 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. We have 1 tablespoon of capers and 1 tablespoon of roasted unsalted sesame seeds. Sunflower seeds. Mine are not roasted, mine are just raw, so you can use either way. A tablespoon of, some of those stuck to my spoon, so I went ahead and added a little bit extra. Now we're gonna mash this up, and you can use a fork or a potato masher. You can use, this is actually for hamburger meat. I bought this one from Pampered Chef. Target has them, they're all over. It's a hamburger masher, but this is great to mash your chickpeas. And this is that simple. You mix these ingredients, you're gonna mash your chickpeas. You'll wanna mash some of them and bust them up, but you also wanna leave some kind of intact. We're gonna take this and make this into our sandwich too. You can also use an emulsifier, which I like to do. I'm going to show you how that works too, because it kind of makes it a little bit more creamier. But if you don't have one of these, it'll just take a little bit longer to mash your garbanzo beans up. But I like to do this too. So you can see it speeds the process up quite a bit. And that's it, folks. So you can see here, mixes up really nicely, okay? Kind of looks like tuna salad, doesn't it? Then from here, this is good. You can eat it just like this, or you can chill it for a little bit, and it's also really good. I like to use Ezekiel bread. It's a seeded bread, so it's the best option for you. You can also use romaine lettuce as like a topping. So if you're on weight loss, you'll want to watch how many grains you eat every day. So try to stick to just a grain once a day, which would be 1 slice of Ezekiel toast, or your oats in the morning, depending what you do. So if you're watching your weight and you want to make this a little bit healthier, even more healthy without using the grain, you can use romaine lettuce. And to do that, you have your lettuce leaf, and I would just put my topping, my no tuna salad, in my lettuce leaf. And you can eat it just like that. You could roll it like a burrito. You can cut it in half. You can use a slice of Ezekiel toast. You could put this on the top of it, so you have many, many options. You could also top it with extra slices of pickle. You could add some mustard if you want. Many, many options. So if you like this no tuna recipe, click on the link in the description to receive my favorite 7 recipes, including a grocery list and instructions on how to prepare them. And if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the little notification bell. It'll tell you every time I post a new video. I thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video.